Get off my plane.
What a great movie. Get off my plane. Hey everybody, welcome back to theclintonguy.com. Alright, this is the third video I've done so far. The first one I talked about getting rid of those lobbyists there in Washington. Second one I talked about, the strong independent party we need to have here in this country to survive. And tonight's topic is term limits on senators and congressmen. Let me tell you something. I've been working since I was 15 years old, okay? Started out as a bag boy at Iron Dolly's supermarket in Holden, Mass, okay? And in my entire adult working time frame, the most I've ever held a job is 3 years up until the one I have now, which I've been there about 7 years. And let me tell you about working, okay? Didn't matter what I did, okay? All right, I ran a twin 10-ton crane when I worked at a steel plate place when I was 23 years old, okay? And I was in manufacturing for like 15 to 20 years. I made crisper pans for Whirlpool. I made IBM keyboard covers, you name it. I manufacture it. I manufacture styrofoam, you name it. And the fact of the matter was, all right, it didn't take me sometimes more than a month to master my job. Sometimes longer, 6 months, a year, whatever. But I did. I mastered, and I was exceptional in every job I ever had. Okay? Some of them didn't pan out. A couple of them I got fired from. A lot of them I got laid off. All right? But the point is, all right, it didn't take me 4 or 8 years to get good at what I was doing. And that's why we need term limits in the Congress and Senate, okay? These pompous assholes that run every 4 years to get reelected, all right, obviously don't get it. Because if the American people feel, that all of you combined are doing an insufficient and lousy job, then obviously you must be, okay? So why would anybody, if you, in private sector, if you were there for 4 years, want to keep you around if you suck? Nevertheless, 8 years, let's go on to 12 years, right? That just wouldn't happen. It doesn't happen in the private sector, okay? The President of the United States only gets 8 years, and everybody wants to get him the hell out of there as fast as they can. So why give that privilege to everybody else in government, the Congress and the Senate? It makes no sense whatsoever, okay? All right, you got this guy down in, I think it was Arkansas or Alabama somewhere, congressman or senator. The FBI raids his house. He's got $30,000, $40,000 in cash in his freezer. You can't tell me you got a problem there with that guy? Then we get the Alaskan senator or congressman that some oil company paid to do renovations on his house and this and that, and he still wants to get reelected. It's in the news every day. He wants his constituents to vote for him. Yeah, you know why? Because he wouldn't be able to survive in the private sector because he's already labeled a crook, a thief, and a scumbag. So his only alternative is to have you idiots reelect him. So there you go. And the poster child for friggin' term limits, and it's a state senator here in Massachusetts, Diane Wilkerson, right? Stuffing money in her bra from bribes. I mean, come on. Even on Fox 13 News, the legal analyst flat out said it. Listen, she's guilty. There's just no way around it. Okay? Anybody that says that she's not are just fooling themselves. So, all right, we started out with getting rid of the lobbyists. Second thing is strong independent party. The third thing is term limits. If we combine those three, okay, maybe we got a chance. Because if we don't, we're screwed. I mean, you got some of these senators that have been hanging around there 4, 5, 10, terms. They made a lifetime out of doing nothing. Well, I wish I could do that because every day I go to work, and believe me, I always realize it could be my last. But these self-serving assholes think they're entitled to something. Well, they're not. Because in the private sector, they wouldn't get 4 years. Never mind 8 or 12 or whatever. So that's my point. Let's get rid of this term, let's get term limits in, get rid of this other bullshit out, okay? So let's keep going, let's keep working at it, and that's about it. I gotta get this in before Election Day. Everybody have a good week. Thanks.